Bazzoxan and the Betrayer's Rise. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
I can tell you a little bit about it. It had a brief cameo in Campaign 2 of Critical Role, but Bazzoxan is an ancient dark temple to the Betrayer gods that has existed since the era before the Calamity and is mostly survived the Calamity. Xhorhas, in general, is this kind of blasted landscape that still holds the scars of the final great battles between the various deities on Exandria 1,000 years before, approximately. And Bazzoxan is a Xhorhasian city, kind of an outpost city that was built around this massive temple, this dark temple that rises out of the nearby kind of red and dark gray rock mountains, and was being reclaimed and excavated by the Kryn dynasty until they realized that a lot of the kind of abyssal creatures and terrors that still remain sealed within this dark temple still are there, and some of these doorways were accidentally opened. And so what turned out to be just kind of a small excavation village began to grow into essentially a military outpost to keep these creatures at bay and hopefully find a way to stop them while still excavating for history and hopefully finding the key to stopping these incursions. So the city is a town in kind of recurring turmoil. You know, no one really rests or sleeps easy in Bazzoxan because at any given point in time, the sirens might blare, the soldiers might be called, and there might be a sudden demonic incursion from somewhere within the temple. And amongst all this, there are people trying to live their lives. There are people trying to find bits of lost information in history, ancient magical secrets, and hopefully, you know, signs that can help them to retake this temple and claim it for the dynasty itself. So that's another fun place to go ahead and step into with a whole different mood.
I mean, that's fantastic. Like, that's just a great place to live in general. Like, his adventure is coming to you, right? Like,
Yeah.
that alarm goes off and, like, there are demons coming through or some type of, I mean, well, I don't know all the monsters that are in there, but just like, yeah, that there's this continuous threat. It almost feels like, you know, something like Minas Tirith watching Mordor, only Mordor is, like, constantly active.
Yeah, essentially. So yeah, I'd say a great place to live if you're an adventurer looking for work. Probably not if you're like a baker, you know?
Yeah, wow,
cobbler.
you gotta be a tough baker.
Let me tell you, the people that make shoes in Bazzoxan, they're the toughest of the cobblers out there.
Toughest cobblers in the entire continent. Or like the worst.
Maybe.
Like, it's the worst gig.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll make some more room for your toes. Like, you know, they've seen some stuff.
If you liked this interview and you'd like to see more, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell symbol so you're notified anytime a video like this comes out. Thank you so much for watching.